Life is unfair. In some messed up way, we all eventually discovered this. Most people who live merely exist, work, eat, sleep, repeat. And most people who die leave a legacy of unfulfilled dreams. We're all born free, but very few of us actually get to taste true freedom. Right now, two doors stand before you. Behind one is a life of struggle, but behind the other one, a life of true freedom, where you're free to do, live, and give exactly how you want to. This door has 4 locks. These keys have been hidden from the masses, but in this video, you'll find them and gain the ability to change everything for good. Imagine you were in a life or death situation and you had to make $10,000 in the next 48 hours. Could you? I bet 90% of you could actually come up with the money, but you'd resort to criminal activity or begging people. The only reason you'd have to resort to this is because
you ain't been doing the education.
Bro,
you ain't been doing the education.
To avoid these desperate measures, you have to educate yourself in the new way because our parents and schools have taught us the wrong way. All the world's knowledge from past and present have been put into books. Read the right ones and you'll have found the cheat code to life. The 4-hour work week teaches you how to leave your 9 to 5. Rich Dad's cash flow quadrant teaches you how to achieve freedom through passive income. And I Will Teach You to Be Rich teaches you how to build wealth in just 6 weeks. Another part of education is learning from others. Rather than giving all your money to companies and brands, I want you to study them. Figure out how they got to the top and the strategies they use to stay there. Outliers is a really good book for this because it answers the question, how did the world's most successful, rich, and smart people get to be the way that they are? Although you won't need a life or death situation to make money, you will need a compelling why. If you want to get to the top, it's nothing but uphill, which is why you need to have a good reason to keep going. What does financial independence or financial freedom look like to you? Is that spending more time with your family? Is that pursuing a passion? Is that traveling the world? Cultivate that why so that you have the motivation to keep going even when things get tough. Educate yourself. Find your why, and the first key will be yours. Education is important, but without this second key, you'll never get through that door. You can't be financially free if you don't have any finances to start with, so you will have to make more money. The best way to do this is by starting a high-value business. Don't know what business to do? Just choose whatever that you're good at or that you think you can learn in the next 90 days. Most people fall into the trap of brainstorming a million ideas thinking that innovation is what's going to lead to success. But the reality is that the most straightforward way to financial freedom isn't by reinventing the wheel. Instead, if you see another successful business, I want you to study them, learn what they do well, and learn what they suck at. Then I want you to do both of those things better than them. That's what's going to build a high-value business. But what else makes a high-value business? Well, it's anything that follows the simple S framework. Simple. It shouldn't be too complicated or require too much money to get started. Specialization. Choose an area that you can specialize in. Specialization allows you to focus and become an expert in that area. Scale. Choose a business that can be scaled. This allows you to have uncapped income. For example, a barber can only take on a certain amount of clients in a day, whereas a digital product-based business can sell unlimited digital files even while you sleep. That is a scalable business. Systems. Think about how you can automate or create systems around this business. Systems are going to allow you to chill and make your money with as little stress and as much freedom as possible. There is no best business. Anything that meets these requirements will do. If you need ideas, just binge my channel because there's so many high-value businesses there. You've got 2 out of the 4 keys, but without this next one, financial freedom will be impossible for you. 2 core abilities for thriving in the new economy. 1, the ability to quickly master hard things. 2, the ability to produce at an elite level in terms of both quality and speed. Cal Newport. How can we produce at an elite level when there's so many distractions in the world? People, events, situations, our phones, all of this is craving our attention. If we want to focus on the work that is going to get us to financial independence, we need to enter monk mode. With monk mode, you temporarily isolate yourself to focus on your financial goals. It's about creating a focused environment away from all of the chaos of the world. This isn't just about isolation from people, although it can be. It's about separating yourself from anything that is going to keep you from your goals. Only you can say what that is. Is it the partying? Is it the drinking? Is it binging TikTok or watching Netflix? Determine what your distractions are, eliminate them, and enter monk mode. In monk mode, what you're gonna do is designate 2 golden hours. These are periods in the day where you can be at peak productivity. During your golden hours, you're gonna have one specific goal or objective to focus on. These blocks of time are gonna be dedicated specifically to achieving those goals. It could be getting 5 clients, writing 5 chapters of a book, whatever it is, get it done here. No distractions, no excuses, no scrolling, just pure grind. Most people will do monk mode for a while, get lazy, get distracted, and fall off. I don't want this to be you. Love yourself enough to give yourself the life that you deserve. Love your family enough to do what it takes to change their lives forever. Make that commitment to yourself for a year straight, and you'll finally have the 3rd key. We've seen how little jobs pay and how everything is getting more and more expensive, which is why most people need but don't have the 4th key. Relying on one source of income these days is not only risky, it's financial self-destruction. Most people know that they need multiple sources of incomes, but they really don't know how to actually create that, or they make the other fatal mistake of having a bunch of random side hustles. No, I will teach you the framework that is finally going to get you to have the right sources of income. When creating new streams of income, I want you to focus on the 3-bucket strategy. Rather than having a bunch of random side hustles, I want you to focus on having one income source from each of the buckets. This way, you're not just earning money, you're building a financial strategy that is going to serve you in the present and the future. The first bucket is quick cash, something that you can rely on when you need money immediately. This could be a small side job, freelancing gig, Ubering, selling your unused clothes, really whatever you can think of that is going to get you access to money immediately. The second bucket is steady flow. This bucket provides consistent income. This could be your full or part-time job or any other consistent business income like YouTube or freelancing. The third bucket is long-term gain. This money comes from investing in stocks or real estate and is going to secure your financial future. This is when your money is actually growing for you, which is one of the key ways to get to financial freedom. Most of this money is passive and will grow on its own, which is why this bucket is so necessary. As long as you have income coming in from each bucket, you're good, but to maximize your freedom, I want you to prioritize online work. This gives you location freedom, which means that you can move to a low cost of living area where your money can go a lot further. For example, when I was broke, I saved up a few $100s to move from Hawaii to Mexico. After a few months of living in Mexico, I was able to save my first $10,000. My quick cash bucket was freelance copywriting, and my steady flow bucket was YouTube. I also was making passive income from digital products and affiliate marketing. Most of y'all probably already have your steady flow bucket, so just focus on building income streams in those other two buckets and you'll finally have the fourth key. Congratulations! Now you have the 4 keys that open the door to true financial freedom. Most people never hear this information in their lives. You probably feel motivated, and you should, but remember, it is going to be hard. Undoing generations of brokenness is extremely difficult, but so is waking up every day and struggling, hating your life and your job. When you wake up every morning, I want you to choose which hard are you willing to endure. If you want to learn more about financial freedom and you're starting from scratch, then this video will show you how to build wealth. My name is Energy, and I'll see you guys in my next video.